Let's come into a comfortable seated posture. See if we can relax the body, starting with the top of the head, the forehead, the brow, the eyes, the mouth, cheeks, the neck, shoulders, chest, belly, the low back, the mid back, the upper back, the upper arms, lower arms, hands, relaxing the buttocks, the upper legs, lower legs, and the feet. Letting the whole body relax. And feeling the breath coming in and out of this relaxed belly, this relaxed chest. Breathing in fully, slowly, deeply. Breathing out, nice and easy, all the way. And we'll move our hands to the shins. And we'll begin to move the spine with the rhythm of our breath, pulling the hands toward you as you inhale, the chest out, the shoulders back, and the eyes up. Exhale, rounding the back, pulling the belly in, tucking the chin, going back and forth. So the emphasis here is not on moving the head, but moving the spine. The head is just the final link in the chain. One more. And then place your hands on the ground in front of you. And just let your fingertips skim across the floor as you go from side to side. And then come back to center and walk the hands forward. Let your elbows bend, let your head drop. Let your breath spread wide across your back ribs. And then walk the hands in. Roll yourself up, reach the arms up, inhale. Exhale, arms float down. Breathing in, breathing out. Making note of which leg is crossed on top. And then releasing both legs, shaking them out. Crossing the other way. And then on an inhale, open the arms wide, sending the chest out and the eyes up. And then exhale, clasp the hands, press the palms forward, round the back. Keep the hands clasped, inhale, stretch up. Exhale, press forward, round the back. Inhale, open wide. Exhale, round. Inhaling up. Exhaling forward. Continue like that at your own pace. One more. The next time your hands come up in the air, stay there. And drop to the left. You can let your head rest on your left arm. Press out through the hands, lengthen through the right side. Long, slow breathing. On your next inhale, lift through center. And exhale to the other side. Feeling the breath coming up onto those left ribs. And inhale up. And exhale, fold forward. Releasing hands, releasing elbows, releasing head, deepening the breath. And then slowly roll up. Inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhale, floating the arms down. Resting the hands, relaxing the shoulders. Just feeling the breath. And then release the legs and shake them out. And then send the legs wide. We'll clasp the hands again and press up. And then exhale over one leg. Inhale up. Exhale over the other leg. Inhale up. Try your best to lay your chest down, not your head. Okay, and then the next time you come up, release your hands to the floor, either in front of you, or if you're finding that your back is a little bit rounded, bring your hands behind you And that'll help you lift tall through your chest. If you can keep your spine straight and want to go further into the stretch by bending forward, go ahead, but not if you need to round your back in order to do that. That's not really going to deepen the stretch, it's going to weaken the stretch. So this is a very I don't know, my brain is filled with cough, so can't think straight. But you really want to be patient with this stretch and just not push it, not try to make it happen. Just breathe and then see, maybe after 4 breaths, there's a little bit of a letting go that allows you to move a millimeter further. And if not, that's fine too. If you're already at your edge, great. There's nowhere else to go. But if you find that you can relax in the posture, so if you're reaching with your with anything, with your mind is mostly where the reaching is coming from, that's not going to serve you so well. So you want to keep your chest lifted, keep your spine straight, and then if you can hinge from the hips, that's where the bending comes from. Okay, walk the hands in if they were forward. Reach the arms up, inhale. And exhale the arms down. Bringing the hands to the outer legs and helping the legs around to the front. Maybe windshield wipering the feet would feel good. And then make your way onto hands and knees. So we plant the hands right under the shoulders. The knees are right under the hips. And we'll start by inhaling and dipping the belly down, lifting the chest and eyes up, and then holding this posture and exhale and sinking the back into the front. And then inhaling again up the front of the body. Really feel the breath going up the front body. And then exhale and round. Tailbone under, back lifts, head down, and then hold here and inhale and feel it in the back body. And then as you exhale, deepen, lifting the front body into the back body. Inhale in reverse, taking your cow stretch again. Exhale, sinking the back body into the front body. Inhaling up the front body. Exhaling into your cat stretch. Inhaling into the back. Exhaling, lifting the belly. So just continue like that. It's 3, half breaths. So it's an inhale and exhale and an inhale, and then an exhale and inhale and an exhale. Going at your own pace. And when you've completed your next set of 3, then just return back to table posture, neutral spine. Okay. We'll walk the hands over to the right. Go as far as you can to the right. And line the left hand up under the left shoulder. Press the left hand down into the ground. Take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, walk your hands over a little more if you can. Reach the right hand back for the right heel. And if you're more flexible and you want to reach for your left heel, go ahead and do that. And then just breathe. You can experiment with being on your flat hand, being on your fingers, being on your fingertips. See what feels best to you. And release and come back around to the front. And then walk the hands over to the left side. Starting by going as far as you think you can. Planting your right hand under your right shoulder. Pressing the right hand down into the ground as you take a deep breath in. And then if you can, walking your hands a tiny bit more over to the left. You reach your left hand back, grab hold of the closer heel or the further heel. And then just stay here and breathe. And release your hands. Work your hands back around, but not all the way to the front. Keep them slightly to the left so that you can step your right foot up. And then bring your hands around to the front. One on either side of the foot. Let your hips drop down, coming into a lunge. The right ankle is under the knee. Aim the left hip for the right foot. If you want to take runner's lunge, feel free. You can do a high lunge if you want to bring your arms in the air. You can do that either in the slow lunge or in runner's lunge. If you're in runner's lunge, your back knee should be absolutely straight. Your back foot should be straight, and you should be pressing back through your heel. You still want your hips down. So if our knee is off the ground, it's not a warrior pose all the way up here. It's a lunge. So the idea of a lunge is to really sink the hips. That's how you get the stretch in the hips. Okay, so we're going to take it into a twist. If your hands are on the ground, great. Leave the left hand down. Take the right arm up. If your arms are in the air, you can bring the hand down, or you can hook the elbow over and do that variation. Breathe belly to chest. Okay. And then release the arms down. If your back knee is lifted, bring it down. And we're going to send the hips back. Let's just warm up the leg a little bit by pointing and flexing a few times. And then hold the flex position. Inhale, lift your heart. And exhale, relax over. Let your arms relax, let your head relax. Let your belly scoop in as you exhale. Bring your right hand inside your leg and send that right leg back. Walk the hands over to the right and step the left foot forward. Drop the hips. Bring one hand on either side of the foot. Coming into whatever lunge you did on the other side. Bringing the tailbone forward. Again, if your back leg is off the ground, that back knee is absolutely straight. You're pressing back through your back heel while bringing the tailbone forward. If you're in a low lunge like I am, aim your right hip for your left foot. Okay, we'll take it into a twist, either right hand down and left arm up, or hooking the arm over the knee and bringing the palms together at the heart center. And bring the arms to the hands to the floor. Bring the back knee to the ground if it's not there. And shift your hips back until that front leg is straight. Point and flex the foot. It's amazing how inflexible I got from laying in bed all week. I'm really feeling it. Just 1 week. That's all it takes to lose your flexibility. but it comes right back. It's just temporary. Hold the flex, take a breath in, lift your heart, and exhale. Lower your chest toward your thigh, drop your head. Breathe deep and wide. Okay. Shift your weight forward. Bring your left arm inside. Bring your knee back. And then let's come onto our belly. Okay. Then bend the left leg, reach your left hand back. Take hold of the foot and pull the heel toward the buttock. Press the tailbone toward the floor. Send your right arm forward. Press your pelvis into the ground. We're going to inhale and lift the chin, lift the thigh, kicking the foot into the hand to get that left leg off the ground. And then you can, if you want, also lift the right leg. You can also lift the right arm. You can do one and not the other. You can do neither, or both. See if the breath can spread across the collarbones. And release down, stack your hands, rest your head on stacked hands. Let your let your heels fall open. Okay, and then release the head onto the ground. Reach back for the right foot and pull the heel to the buttock, pressing the tailbone down to the floor. So it's like you're trying to flatten out the arch of your low back. And then send the left arm straight overhead onto the floor. Inhale and lift your chin, lift your chest. Kick your right foot into your right hand, lifting your right thigh off to the ground. And then stay there. Add a lift of the leg, a lift of the arm, or both. And release down, rest your hands, stack them under your forehead. Bend both knees. We'll come into the full bow pose, reaching your hands back for your feet. And it goes without saying, I hope, that if you don't reach your feet, that you have a strap or something that you can wrap around your legs and hold on to. And then press down into your pelvis. Inhale, lift your chin, lift your chest, move your shoulder blades in toward each other. Kick both feet up. And release down. Bring your hands under your shoulders and press your hips back to your heels with your arms extended out overhead. Press forward through your fingertips, lengthening back through your whole spine. And lift your hips off your heels, spread your fingers wide, curl your toes under. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, lift your knees, press forward through your hands, sending your hips back. Press your thighs back, sending your heels down. Roll your shoulders down your back. Press into your index fingers and thumbs. Drop the weight of your head toward the floor. And then walk your feet up. Tuck your chin. Roll yourself up. Inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhale, hands together at the heart. Take the arms up again. Pull the shoulders down. Bend the knees. And then sit yourself into an imaginary chair. See how much length you can bring to your low back. So we're not trying to do this, like stick our booties out. We're trying to help the sit bones drop and create length in the back. Okay, and come up, release the arms. So that was just a test run for what we want to try to accomplish in our eagle pose. So let's lift the toes and spread them wide. Lower them back down. Bend the knees again. Shift weight into the left foot. And just stay there. Bring the right arm under the left and wrap it around. Right arm under left. If you can bring the backs of the hands together, go ahead and do that. If the hands also wrap and you can bring the palms together, go ahead and do that. And then look past your hands and find a gaze point to rest your eyes on. once we lift the right leg, the body is gonna shift position and you need to find a new gaze point immediately, otherwise, you know what happens. Okay, now slowly breathe in, slowly breathe out. That slow, steady breath is gonna settle you and make the balance easy. Focusing on the breath is gonna quiet the mind and make the balance easy. Now we're gonna cross that right leg over the left, hook the foot behind if you're able. Create some resistance with the arms. I find that helps as well with the balance. So pushing hands together or pulling arms apart. And then again, drop the tailbone, drop the sit bones. Release. And bend the knees. Bring weight into your right foot, but don't lift your left foot yet. Just feel yourself grounding through that foot. Take the left arm under the right, wrap the arms around each other. Looking past your hands to one spot to rest your eyes on. And then when you're ready, lifting your foot, adjusting your gaze point, lifting your elbows, bring the belly in and down, dropping through the tailbone. Use your arms like a rudder. If you feel like you're gonna fall, press in the other direction. And release. Good. Shake it out. Okay. And take the legs wide apart. Send the heels out so that the outer edges of your feet are parallel to the edges of your mat. Take the arms up in the air. And then on an exhale, hinge halfway forward until your torso is parallel to the ground. Holding here as you breathe. And then release the arms down. If the hands happen to touch the ground, then please do not fret it if they don't. Just keep your legs straight. But if they do, walk them back, fingers pointing toward the wall behind you. And then we'll all bring the arms over toward the right leg and let your body hang over the right leg. You can reach that left arm out to the right if you want. And then take it over to the other side, reaching out through the right arm if you want. And then back to center. Bring the heels in, bring the toes in, bring the heels in again, and then bend the knees. Dropping the sit bones, bringing the palms together, or bringing the fists together, or one hand and one fist. Pressing those knees wide. Lift tall through the sternum. And then release down. Come onto your back, keeping the knees bent. We'll place the right ankle on top of the left thigh, flexing the foot, and then clasping your hands behind the back of your left leg, flexing the left foot. And then press the left foot toward the right foot. Pull the chin in toward the chest. Release your hands. Keep the foot where it is, but lower the left foot down. And then cross the right leg all the way over. Scoot your hips a little bit over to the right. Send your arms out to the side and drop your knees to the left. And see what happens if you squeeze your legs together as you inhale. Relaxing that as you exhale. And lift back to center. Uncross your legs, bring your hips to the center. And place the left foot on top of the right leg. Reach behind your right leg, lift your right foot and pull your right foot toward your left foot. Draw your chin down toward your chest, lengthening your neck. Both feet are flexed. Breath is deep and slow. Release the hands, bring the right foot to the ground, cross the left leg all the way over, arms out to the side, and move your hips over to the left and drop your knees to the right. Turning your head to the left, and then see if you want to experiment with squeezing your legs together as you inhale, relaxing as you exhale. And then come back to center, release your leg, bring your hips to the middle of your mat, lift and tuck the tailbone under, release the legs and shake them out. If you're using an eye pillow, you can place that on your eyes. And just let the legs relax, let the arms relax. Close the eyes if that's comfortable for you. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And exhale out of the mouth, releasing the whole body into the ground. Inhale through the nose. And exhale out of the mouth, releasing the jaw, letting the lips slightly part. And one more deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, releasing any activity in the mind, letting your mind become so focused on the feeling of your breath that there's no room for anything else. Just inhale and exhale. It helps to quiet the mind. You could gently note silently in your head, inhale, exhale, in and out. Just letting the breath flow naturally, however it does without your help. If the mind wanders, that's fine, that's what it does. Just come back to the breath again. Deeply relaxed. Letting go. Letting go. Letting go. Breathe into your heart, your fingers and toes. Reach the arms overhead, take a deep breath, stretch long. Hug the knees to the chest and rock side to side, allowing the ground to massage your back. And then rub hand to hand and foot to foot. Roll over onto your side, resting your head on your underside arm, resting your body on the ground. Taking in how it feels to rest. Single most important thing that we do for our well-being. We need to breathe, we need to drink water, we need to rest. And slowly come up. Sitting any way that's comfortable. Sit bones sinking down, spine lifting tall. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hands together at the heart. Inhale, lift the heart up to the hands. Exhale, shoulders relax down. Inhale deeply, breathing in from bottom to top. Take it all in and let it all go. Drop the chin to the chest. Namaste.